So it's been this overwhelming, towering energy that I've been feeling for like 3.5 weeks. And it has to do with, I don't roll up the window in case y'all hear the wind. It has so much more to do with breaking down superficial barriers that do nothing but support weakness. It has everything to do with your current tower falling down and you becoming a strong tower yourself. It has nothing to do with, I've seen some posts that some people say, if you can't have me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. You're at your worst because you choose to be there. And you attract people that help you stay there. So, this is not about them. It's about you. So, when you stop pointing the finger at them saying they're keeping you down, it's you. Because if you continue to agree with being around people like that, that are feeding you nothing but low energy, and all you do is continue to complain about them, the only person that can take them out of their presence is your ass. And you keep continuing to be around them and complaining about them, keeping yourself in that low energy and wondering why it hasn't gone away yet. So the overwhelming tower feeling is more or less dedicated to you making sure you can't ask, okay, oh my God, this be so deep. I don't even know where to start. Look, sometimes, or I'll say within this time, we all know that you hear a lot of people saying, oh, this is a year of manifestation. It is no joke how heavy the manifestation is in this year, okay? So when you say you want certain things, please don't play, because you're going to get it. And if that means getting your own ass kicked to get whatever it is that you want, understand that you're in that lineup. So, I mean, you know, if some things must crumble. I don't want to sound completely discouraging and negative. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you to realistically take a look at your life. If you want something to come together authentically, okay, because it's that type of manifesting year, not a bullshit manifest. Oh, I want what I want, let me get this superficial hollow wish fulfilled. It is if you, whatever you choose to do within this 2018 year, you are permanently stamping your life moving forward. Okay? So, whatever you rest in, whatever you need to transition out of, you need to make sure that you do it. Okay? Whatever weak mind frame you teach yourself to keep practicing, you need to move on out of that. You keep getting signs and hearing people say certain things, and it's not by mistake that it comes past your ears. It's not a mistake at all. Don't take it for granted when you hear it. Don't get upset and tight because you hear somebody say correct yourself. No, correct yourself. Take a real look. Do some evaluating of yourself. Don't get upset when you hear people give you constructive criticism, because it's only to make sure that you're better. So you decide whether you want to take that. Do your homework on yourself. Do some. I hate when people call me when I'm doing a video. That's why I try to do my videos at night. Shit irks my soul. Anyway, do whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you are on point. Because when you ask for things, you are absolutely going to get it. And if you are not in the right mind frame to receive it, then the universe is going to give you exactly what you asked for. It's just going to be a hardship that might come with it if you're not aligned. Okay, so you need to be in alignment, period. That's it. So the tower is to make sure the tower is coming, because, or has come, or will continue to come, because nothing but authenticity will exist on the face of this earth. I need you to understand that. And in order for that to happen, things have to be broken up or broken down so that they can be rebuilt the correct way. Okay? When God's in it, it cannot be broken. And guilty, a lot of us have tried to build things without God in it, and you see the result. And the thing is, you keep trying to do it over and over and over again, and you say, oh God, please. And you ask God for something and you don't let God do it. You jump in and you get in the way, and then you get the same result that you always get, and you just can't figure out what the problem is. Hopefully this video will help. And ever since it's like every day. I'm surprised I ain't listened to the whole album. Every single day. I cannot stop singing this All Falls Down song. The feeling, I mean, is overwhelming. It seems like it's lightened up. Passed through a few portals. I wish my mouth moved as fast as my thoughts. It's so crazy. It's so annoying. I feel like it's gonna come blurting out in another language one day or something. It drives me crazy. I wish I could just plug my head up to a projector so y'all could see it instead of me trying to say it, because I can't talk fast enough. And then when I do talk real fast, I can't repeat nothing that I say, and it's hard for people to keep up. I don't know what I'm gonna do here, guys. Anyhow, I hope that you understand the point of this message regarding the tower, because that was another thing. It was communication, breaking down or getting rid of. I'm a person that hates wasting words. I don't say anything I don't mean. I do not like having conversations with people that sound I don't like having conversations with people that make me feel eerie, that make me feel like, why are you talking to me? Because then I feel dumb. Like, if I talk to somebody that can't talk straight, or they sound like they being full of shit when they talk, I just feel stupid. Like, I can't even comprehend what you're saying because you sound dumb. And then when I try to reply to it, I just feel like I sound dumber, and I hate it. So I don't want to talk to anybody a lot. I've been really hermit-like lately. I mean, I feel like I'm within good reason to be like that. But the thing is, it's just a whole lot that needs to be sorted out. People that you've been communicating with that you haven't been fully honest with, you need to be honest with them. If there have been holes in the conversations that you've been having with people that you need to be fully honest with, you need to fill them things up, not with no bullshit, but with honesty. If it's ways that you've been keeping things from people, there's a way that you know they need to know. You don't need to, it's not telling everybody everything, but there are certain things that people need to know in order to work with you that you've been withholding. Those are things that you need to release only to specific people for specific reasons. It's not everything, like I said. People that you have been communicating with, you need to shut the hell up and stop talking to them. So it's doing a lot of reversal of what's been happening as far as communicating. Your little ruined, old, wounded self needs to talk to your big, healed self. That's another thing. Your tiny, tiny you needs to get to know your big, big you, so your tiny, tiny you and your big you can be twins. The reason why you meet your twin flame is so that you can heal your little you. Sometimes it has to do with romance, and that's just for you to understand for you to intimately understand the term of loving yourself. Certain things you won't tolerate from other people if you love yourself, including your twin flame. So your twin flame is your mirror. It's not necessarily the person that you're supposed to live the rest of your doggone life with. It can and it can't be. It depends on the contract that you signed. And those of y'all that know this contract stuff know what I'm talking about. I'm not explaining none of that right now. You'll get it later, whatever. What I'm saying is, there's a language that your little self speaks to your big self in. And once your little self starts to heal, your little self and your big self will constantly combat between ego and authenticity, right? So when that starts to happen, you could become very shadowy. You could become very confused. But it's all to bring you to a point of clarity. So if you find that you're in that space, do not run from it. If you find that you're in a hermit mode because you know you need to be inside of a healing space, please be there. But don't be sitting there by yourself wasting time thinking that if you spend time away from people that all of a sudden the bullshit is supposed to just fade away. No. You have to work on you. Because if you sit there by yourself and people aren't bothering you because they know you don't want to be bothered and you're not doing anything to change your internal energy, the same people are going to come back in your life. You're going to magnetically attract the same stupid stuff all over again. You're going to make yourself mad. You're going to get in the same type of arguments. If not, they're just going to be more intensified if they're not exactly the same. That's what it means when you hear in the Bible they say, oh, well, the demons came back 7 times over. Yeah, they did. Nobody out here can drive today. Anyway, yeah, they come back. Because all you do is reinvite the energy. And while they sat over there brewing, practicing their mischief, you were supposed to be over here practicing your healing. So that when them assholes come back, you give them a run for their money. That's how these things work, guys. In case you didn't know. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Your work. So, you know, understand that the tower is not all bad. I feel like I need to keep saying that because people like to harp on the negative. You know, oh, just tell me the truth. And then when you tell them the truth, they get upset. The truth doesn't always, it's not always going to be a bowl of goddamn ice cream, okay? I'm not saying it's going to always be bad, but sometimes it's not going to be what you want to hear. It's going to be the thing that shift you in the right direction, okay? That's what truth does. It's just these belief systems that we've been put under to make you think that truth means gladness all the time. No, truth means correction. Truth means you get your shit together. Truth means you need to stop. Truth means you need to move. You need to get it going. It means so many different things. All of these things need to be retaught. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not telling you no lies. I'm telling you all of the stuff that I've been through myself. You start paying close attention and being aware of the shifts that you're going through, you will have much wisdom to share. I'm not the only person down here that's going through these things. It's just not enough of us speaking to it and really giving it life. Like, I get so tired of hearing the negative about circumstances all of the time. Look, sometimes you need a foot in your ass. Sometimes you need a tower to fall. It's in the way. Knock that shit out your way so you can rebuild the tower that you really need to be in. For real. Or so that you can be the strong tower that God really has you here to be. Faking it in these relationships, these hollow ass relationships, making yourself look like, I got it all, and you just full of shit. You just as full of shit as the plastic person that you with. Like, what? No. And then you become that because you subjected yourself to nothing but that. What? And y'all get mad at people because they wear makeup. But you all the way plastic inside out. I can't take it. And I'm not talking about plastic surgery, so please don't hit me with the, oh, you offended me because you're talking about people with plastic surgery. I'm not talking about that. All I'm saying is, please just be aware of the many changes and shifts and stuff that are here. Relevant and changing regardless. Let me say this. These shifts and these things are going to happen regardless. And also working well with your desires, okay? Just like the sun is up in the sky and you can do nothing about that. That's the type of manifestation season that we're in. So I would be very mindful of the things that I say. When certain thoughts come into your head, it's for a reason, but be mindful of how you respond to them, or how you accept them, or how you reject them. Be mindful, because your mind is where the manifestation takes place. Okay? I need you to understand these things. Okay, thanks. I need you to get this clearly. Stop pushing away information that sounds strange to you just because you've never heard it before. Something about it clicks with you. And when you push it away, you push away your belief. And then you stay in this confused place. You don't need to be sitting there confused. Alright, so I'm in traffic. I'm trying to go get a refill. And there's way too many people out here. I just feel like a lot of people came outside because it's springtime. And it actually feels like spring in Philly today. And I just feel like I want all of them to go back in the house like it's snowing, so I can get to the place faster, so I can get on home and do what I need to do. Because I don't really want to be out here. I don't want to. I got some stuff to do. But I hope that y'all keep in mind what I said. And when it all falls down, it's not wishing anything bad. It's not that. It's just a moving out of the way type thing. That's it. Before y'all go into this thing and start with all this pitifulness and, oh, Jennifer said this, so why would she say that? I'm gonna close my phone and let it charge now. I don't feel like talking no more.